school, started at the old CYO gym, and had a very successful amateur career. He, in fact, had made the finals of several Golden Gloves, one of which was nationally televised. He tells a great story, and I'll let him tell it, about how his fight in the finals was televised internationally, and his buddies who were serving in Vietnam at the time were placing bets, but again, I won't steal your thunder, Rick. He also has been an incredibly successful coach over the years in the Chicago Park District. He's recently retired from the Chicago Park District. If you've been to a boxing event anytime in probably the last 40 years in the Chicago area, whether it be amateur or professional, I guarantee you, Rick is there. He has been a brilliant coach of amateur fighters, many of whom have gone on to have successful professional careers. He's been an official both locally, regionally, and nationally, and was instrumental in not only the Chicago Park District boxing program, but also the Junior Olympics. He, again, as I mentioned, he retired now almost 3 years ago from a successful career in the Chicago Park District, and he has signed up more than 3,500 kids in his career to that famous Park District boxing program, and undoubtedly saved a lot of lives. Clearly, no one knows 2019 Illinois Boxing Hall of Fame inductee Rick Fornuto.
Thank you so much. To finish that story, I fought in the first Park District thing that was televised nationally, and all of my buddies, a couple that were here, Bobby Romanis, they were in Vietnam at the time, and they found out that the Park District was going to be shown in Vietnam at the time. So they all called me up, we're all betting on you. What they didn't know was that the fight was 10 days before. I already lost. I had nothing else to say to them. That's the end of that story. But I'm Al Bernstein, Gates Park High School. Joey Ruiz, another St. Rita boy. What a night, 3 boys from West Inglewood. 6 trade all day. First of all, I'm extremely honored to be standing here tonight. I have family, friends, and boxers that flew in from as far as Las Vegas in California to make this event so special. And when I look over and I see the parents of my boxers here, I realize how very lucky I was to have you guys in my corner. Rubio family, Perez family, hats off to you guys. You guys are class act. It's nice to be introduced as a coach with having over a dozen national champs. But the truth be told, you don't win anything without having the cash to get from 83rd Street to where our state, regional, and national tournaments were always held. It takes money to feed, house, and transport your qualifying kids to a half a dozen tournaments each year. So I'd like to take this moment to thank any and all of the promoters and coaches that hired me for well over 15 years to put up my boxer rings for their shows. Not one Scottsdale boy or girl ever had to worry about plane fare to Oxnard, California, or Dallas, Texas for a national tournament. My thanks goes out to Mr. Bobby Hitz, Mr. Dominic Pasoli, and all the local amateur coaches for making my kids' dreams possible. Finally, I got 2 minutes, I'm going to use 4. On the way over here, we took a bus here, we had a good time. All the boxers on the bus asking me, hey coach, which one fight you going to mention that made you the most proud? A lot of guys thought it was when Bobo Ocon dropped Big Mouth Adrian Broner at the JOs in Cleveland when we got robbed 3-2. Some thought it was when Tiffany Perez made a Puerto Rican Olympic team. Or when Lou Hassan knocked out the reigning Irish champ on St. Patrick's Day in Chicago. Sorry, man. No, the day I remember the most You see, back in the day, Scottsdale Park's main opponent was the Stateway Gardens Gym. Letitia, you know what I'm talking about. Not too many gyms participated at the Stateway show because it was in the middle of projects.
Yeah.
Well, one night we went to their show and this little kid was there saying the most racial stuff I ever heard. Calling us this, that, fresh meat, making fun of the bald spot on the back of my head. We had about 6 kids fight that night. Each and every one of my kids fought their asses off. And they're all here tonight. All of those kids are here tonight.
Yep.
And honestly, we won around 4 of them. But as usual, at Stateway, we got robbed on all of them. But on the way out, that same little kid that was talking all of that hate stuff, he held the door open for us as we were leaving. And you know what he said to his buddy? Them Scottsdale boys don't fight like no white boys. Thank you so much.
Woo! Go, Coach!